This model was produced in a short wheelbase version of the Tahoe, presented as a 3-dash, and the 5-door version, and the long wheelbase Suburban, only in the 5-door version. Both modifications had versions designed for 5 and 7 passengers. For lovers of increased comfort, a luxury modification of Tahoe, GMC Yukon and Suburban, GMC Suburban was produced. Salon. At the entrance, precisely the entrance, to the interior of this SUV, you may well have the thought, why did I buy an apartment? The synonymous series, space, expanse, can be continued with the words Tahoe/Suburban Salon. And there is a lot of space in the front row of seats. And in the second, we will modestly keep silent about the volume of the trunk. When you open it, you will surely have an association with the cargo compartment of the Gazelle. Engine. The most popular is the 5.7-liter power unit. A 7.4-liter petrol engine was offered as an option for the Suburban. The resource of gasoline engines before overhaul exceeds 500,000 kilometers. But fuel consumption is not just great. For example, in a 7.4-liter Suburban, it is quite commensurate with the fuel consumption of a medium-duty truck, under 30 liters per 100. In a 5.7-liter engine, valve oil seals wear out after 150 to 200,000 kilometers. In principle, there are no characteristic comments on the engines, but there are some comments about the infrastructure that serves them. It is capricious. Sometimes the generator bearing fails or faulty sensors act up. Transmission. The Chevrolet Tahoe/Suburban was available in all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. True, there are few cars with the drive only on the rear axle. All-wheel drive transmission does not always work in 4x4 mode. The usual part-time was installed on the car without a center differential. It is undesirable to operate a car with such a transmission on a hard surface, since the transfer case can be damaged. The all-wheel drive system can give the Tahoe/Suburban owner the most trouble. Sometimes the solenoid in the front axle fails, which is responsible for connecting the front drive. The seals of the rear axle gearbox shank and transfer case often leak. The propeller shaft crosspieces may fail. But if you do not abuse frequent off-road trips, these parts will last 60 to 80,000 kilometers. Almost all cars have a traditional automatic gearbox, which can last up to 300,000 kilometers. It is difficult to say anything about mechanical boxes, since they are rare. Suspension. Front suspension Tahoe/Suburban torsion bar, rear, dependent with a continuous axle. Both are distinguished by enviable strength and durability. Even to replace conventional ball bearings, you will have to call at the service station no earlier than 120 to 150,000 mileage. All Tahoe/Suburban suspension joints must be lubricated with special grease fittings every 5,000 miles. And if the front hub bearing fails, then you will have to change it only as an assembly with the hub. Steering. Some instances are characterized by malfunctions associated with the steering mechanism. The pendulum bipod fails, the tie rod ends break. Brake system. The braking system with ABS should not cause much trouble. For ease of monitoring, the pads are equipped with wear sensors that warn of the need for replacement. The Chevrolet Tahoe/Suburban is a tough and durable car that can last for years. True, when buying, you should be careful. You may be offered a former Warrior, an escort car. Due to its intimidating dimensions, large weight, and powerful engines, this model is ideal for security purposes. At the same time, harsh operating conditions, ragged driving pace, high mileage, literally bring an SUV to clinical death in just 3 to 4 years. You can identify the ex-bodyguard by the traces of installing special signals, a walkie-talkie, or even fasteners for weapons.